welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Back here in the Dwarven camp, where we're busy today. Well, it's Saturday, so I guess where the next rank up comes on. Chief Concerns. There once was a dwarf named Ronnet, a boy with a bee in his bonnet. He had agreed to a bet he would come to regret, unless of course he actually won it. I got some bad news, Serenia, and some more bad news. Which do you want first? Alright, I pick. For starters, I hear the chief's been spending more and more time checking his beard in the mirror. That can only mean one thing. It's almost beardtide. What are we gonna do? At this rate, we'll never make it. As well, another bit of bad news, some of the workers have turned tail and went back to the village before they get in any more trouble. Now there ain't enough people to handle production and bring in raw materials. Ratchet, Karut and the others are already at their breaking point. I even thought about asking Ozok for help, but I can't bloody find her. Think, Ronnet, think. There must be a way. Maybe a nice, relaxing stroll will clear my mind. Yeah, a quick trip to Scenic Damsol should sort me right out. Whatever you do, don't follow me. Even if you think I might get eaten by hungry beasties, don't follow me. Yes, definitely don't do that. Ronnet definitely does not want you to follow him to Damsol. So let's follow him. It was so insistent, it was suspicious. Ha! I see you understood my subtle hints. You see, I wanted to word with you away from the others. It's a bit of a touchy subject, and I don't want them getting discouraged or nothing. You're good at keeping secrets, ain't you? Alright, truth is, I'm finding it all a bit much. The pressure with responsibility. I've always been a loner, and nothing I ever did made a lot of difference to anyone else. Whereas it seems to me, you're the opposite. By the sound of it, people are always turning to you for help. Don't you ever worry you'll make some sort of horrible mistake and, I don't know, cause the end of the world or something? What's the secret? I get by with a little help from my friends. You're right, I didn't get this far without my friends. And I'm gonna need them in the days to come. What's Anvil ain't just a place. It's the people who make it what it is. Thanks, I feel a lot better now. And with a great Watt's blood flowing in my veins, there ain't nothing I can't overcome. Cause I've got Watt's hammer as well. Thanks to you finding it for me. Not that I'll ever use it, mind you. I'm keeping it safely hidden away until the day comes, but I'm skilled enough to wield it myself. This thing, just a normal everyday hammer, mate. Nothing special, but gets the job done. Point is, it gives me something to look forward to, a reason not to give up. Can't out disappointing my illustrious ancestor now, can I? Still owning my own skills is all well and good, but if I really want to go down in this history books, I've got to think big, think beyond what I'm capable of doing on my own. And with friends like you, how can I go wrong? Right, I'd better get back to the workshop before I run out of steam again. I found my motivation, now all I need is a plan. I wonder what Watts would do at a time like this. A shame his expertise was in automata, not tanks. Beep. Now all I need is a plan. Beep. Automata. The Megasonic Frog Boy and Ratchet and Karut? I thought you two it was working.
We just fancy the spot of eavesdropping. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, we heard everything. I wish you'd said something sooner. You don't have to bear the burden on your own, you know? Just let us share the load. Beep. Share the load. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Wait, what was it the frog boy just said now? I know it's only copying what we say, but I feel like it's hinting at something. Now all I need is a plan. Automata. That's it! What is, I see. Actually, we thought Ozark might be here too, but she's nowhere to be seen. Gok or not, we need all the pairs of hands we can get. Perhaps she made her way back to the workshop by now, and we should probably do likewise. Speak with Ronnet. Again. Thanks to the frog boy, the way forward seems clear. Come on, I'll show you what I have in mind. I'm gonna use this space to build something that'll speed up production. But I can't do it all on my own. That reminds me, I thought Ozark was supposed to be around here somewhere. Ah, did you miss me? Bring some helpers? Sorry to keep you waiting. I took the liberty of inviting a few friends of yours. I knew it was only a matter of time before you needed my help. My skills don't come cheap, you know. Siluk and I may not be engineers, but we are also not averse to a bit of hard work. Yeah, just point out what needs doing and leave the rest to us. Really, considering all you've done for us, Mr. Ronnet, it would be our pleasure to assist you. You traveled all this way just to help me? Well, not Lulorafia, you only live around the corner, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm so happy I... Alright, there's plenty of work to be done and not much time to do it. As for you, Serenia, just because all the people have shown up doesn't mean you're off the hook. Speak with Ronnet with gusto. Time to put my plan into action. By using a load of existing automaton parts, I'll be able to upgrade the workshop and build the rest of tanks, even with just this small number of us. Still, there are a few things that need to be made from scratch, and I've got a whole crate worth of parts I want you to make. Anything less than perfection I might blow up in our faces, so bring me your finest work, alright? The Factomatic Mecha Toad will dish out whatever materials you might need. I'm counting on you. Request acknowledged, and what am I supposed to produce? Crate of automaton worker supplies. Where's it? Let me see. Great work as always. I better put this to use right away. There's not a moment to spare. The day of reckoning looming ever closer, one has decided that it would be quicker to construct an entire factory complete with automaton workers and build 4 tanks identical to the one he's already completed. But One its mind moves in mysterious ways. For what one it lacks in effective time management, he more than makes up for with sheer stubbornness in the face of overwhelming odds. Perhaps this is what has earned him the respect and loyalty of his ragtag collection of friends. Yet, in spite of Ronald's efforts, time refused to slow when the fateful day arrived. The chief will be here any moment, and I still have one more tank to finish. Savannah, I have an idea. Come with me. We try to buy you some time. You get that last tank completed, no matter what it takes. Oh, I'm not used to all this running about. Here, take this. It's Nitro Brew, an alcoholic beverage that doubles as paint stripper and is strong enough to knock out a bison. Bison? If we leave these kegs in the road, Zamot is bound to help himself to a few swigs. Don't give me that look. You clearly don't know how a dwarf's mind works. Now, there isn't much time, and this is the best I could come up with. Just put them over there and let dwarven nature take its course. That should do it, and now we wait. What? He's already here? Where's Chief Gluck with him? But more importantly, did the Nitro do its job?
A very my lucky day. And besides, be ashamed to let all that grud go to waste.
But I agree with you, you old swine.
Well, that will definitely delay him. Ah, shut up, Pop Bollocks.
What did you say? They're arguing even in their sleep. Come on, Ronnet. They won't stay like this forever.
What happened? Was I asleep?
My head feels like I've been stepped on by a Talos. Boosters must be involved. Huh. Ah, aren't there supposed to be tanks around here somewhere? Ah, too little, too late.
Yes, I noticed a distinct lack of tanks. I declare this contest well and truly...
Not so fast. The hills are alive with the sound of tanks. Run it!
What?
What bloody else? Rolling tankets at your service. What's wrong with you two? Aren't you gonna congratulate me on my hard-won victory? No, we're bloody well not. Have you an idea what you've put us through? Did I say my hard-won victory? Of course, what I meant to say was our hard-won victory. Yes, yes, a slip of tongue, that's all. Is that any better?
Well, on it. You did fair and square. No underhanded dirty tricks. At least none that I am aware of.
Azok, while I've yet to decide your punishment for consorting with false, I will say this. You have demonstrated the superiority of GOG engineering without which those tanks would never have seen the light of day. Listen, Chief, I didn't do this because I'm a GOG, I did this because I'm a member of What's Anvil. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
All the talks of Fall and GOG has reminded me of something important. We don't often talk about this, but when I was a lad, my chief once told me that Fall and GOG were once part of a single tribe. And into that one tribe was born a boy. His name was Watts. He was blessed with curiosity and imagination in abundance and grew up to become the greatest inventor our kind had ever known. But sadly, the automata that he created caused a rift in our people. Some wanted to use them as workers, while others saw them as tools of war.
We all know how it ended. The Olympiad Falls content to dig their holes until their soil, and the mighty Gogs crushing their enemies and sowing the fields with their blood. Glory to Comra.
A pox on Comra.
Pox? Is that what the worst you tolls can muster? Stop squabbling, the two of you. I want to hear the rest of the story.
Ah yes, as I was saying, Watt was beside himself to think that his beloved inventions could lead to so much strife. He locked away the rest of his designs so that they could never bring harm to his fellow dwarfs.
And those designs included the tanks. It all makes sense now. No wonder he didn't want no one finding them. But if I hadn't opened that safe, somebody else would have eventually.
How did you open it anyway? It was locked tight.
It was a long time ago, so I ain't quite sure. But you remember? I used a coin. One given to me by a GOG, I think. Ah, that coin. The one I gave you. You mean you're that GOG girl from all those years ago?
Maybe that's how Watts planned it all along. His descendants working side by side. It when the technology what were at fault. It was us dwarfs and bickering what caused us to live apart as fallen GOG. But now one of Watt's ideas might build a bridge between us.
Oh, shut up, you daft sod. You think this is all what it takes to wash away generations of bad blood? But on the other hand, we Gogs admire Watts just as much as you falls. If you're right, which would be a first, it's worth some thought. trouble is, it all seems a little too convenient. The coin, the chance reunion, all the other coincidences, and there are probably a load more that I don't even know about.
Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You see, all the coincidences in the world won't do you no good if you ain't got the gumption to make the most of them. Something wanted and also having spades. Right, that's enough blathering out of me. I'm off to a pint at the Crystarium on my way home. And if you two think this is the end thing again, 5 tanks just for start. It'll take more than that to solve the world's troubles.
Alright, I hear you. Now bugger off and let us get on with it. It's funny, I thought those two were enemies. Probably got more in common than they realize. Anyway, it's time we got back to the Anvil. That was my fault as well. Those two, for being arch enemies, they are very alike. So you and Ozok brought me some time, huh? Should have bought a bit more by the sound of it. Ah, just joking. If it weren't for you, I'd never have made it. I suppose that's what's Anvil's all about. You're not working your asses off to make me look good, something like that anyway. But it's like the chief said, a measly 5 tanks ain't gonna right the world's wrongs. So I reckon 500 ought to do it. We'd better get back to work and no slacking. And good we now have that factory, right? Reputation up. Reputation is increased to Sworn. Beard signs. Yeah. And once more, usually there is another upgrade quest, but it's very short. Until next time, and we see each other.